Fitzroy led by 6 at half-time. They trail by 11 at the final change. Sevens big league from VFL Park. 11 points in favour of Footscray, kicking with the breeze as we begin the final quarter of the match. Brian Royals kick is a short one out towards the edge of the square. Mark's built it there by McPherson. The opportunity for Blakey. He can't do much with it either. The chance is still with Fitzroy to pick it up as Brown. Out of bounds on the full, that will be. And it will be a free kick to be taken for Footscray by McLean. Fine goal when he got the hand pass from Simon Beasley late in the third quarter. McLean down towards left half forward. Knocked away by Groenewegen. Opportunity for Laurie to pick the ball up if he can. Good tackle for Tragley, been a very good player. McGuinness kicked a couple of goals for Footscray. Out of bounds in the left forward pocket. Official attendance here this afternoon, 20,439. Not bad in view of the bleak weather we had round about lunchtime today. Bright sunshine at the moment, but still with a cool breeze. Loose ball, half forward line. Two number 24s there. Wallace couldn't do much with it. Opportunity again for McLean. Slews off the side of the boot. Petraglia may get there first, or Leon Harris might beat him to it. Now it's left down there for Fitzroy's Turner. Kicks it straight to Hawkins, though. Hawkins has played a good game, especially after half-time. This fellow has been consistent right throughout the afternoon. Petraglia. He's burrowed in where Angels fear to tread. Angelo Petraglia and has capped it off with a goal. So a goal here would make Fitzroy's task very, very difficult indeed. Petraglia 35 metres out on a fair angle. It's not a bad sort of a shot, and I think he's dobbed it. He has. So 2 goals to Petraglia, and Footscray go further ahead at VFL Park. The scoreboard on Sevens Big League. The Bulldogs 10-6-66. Fitzroy 6-13-49.
Petraglia is shaping up as Footscray's best player now, and he's played well all night, day, as Pete said before. Very consistent player, and he's bought in for the entire match, Pete.
Yes, he certainly has. Guts and determination displayed by Angelo Petraglia, and as I said, capping it off with 2 good goals.
Just over the 2-minute mark, and that's a handy goal. And remember that Fitzroy haven't scored a goal since they've been kicking to the end they're kicking to in this quarter. Coming through that time was Thornton, gets a hurried kick back there. Callett got a hand to it. He's played very well, particularly in that third quarter. Oh, can't pick the ball up, Bernie Harris, and the umpire will ball it up round about the centre half forward position for Fitzroy. Yeah, they've failed to score a goal at the end they're kicking to now. It's against the Brays.
4 points in the second quarter only.
That's right. Up she goes again. Knocked out by Percy. He's dominated the knockouts. Bit of a scrimmage there out on that half forward flank position, about 50 metres out from goal. Fitzroy badly needing a goal to be back in this game. They're trailing 49-66. 17 points the difference in favour of the Bulldogs. The ball hits the deck again. Wallace tries to get clear. He's been pretty well covered by Pekin today. There's a go now for Baxter to break clear. Gets a bit of a run along. Kick over the half forward line up there towards Sewell. He's got the mark. Nearly just about. Now he's going to play at the front man. It'll go there to... there it is again in replay. Out it goes there towards that centre half back position. It's Rendell picking it up. Keane got his hands to it, couldn't hold the mark. Coming out of the pack is McLean. Good bit of play, but there's no one there. Chance now for Thornton. He's grabbed. Gets a hand pass back, and Hinchin drives the ball well over the half-forward line for Fitzroy. Ford got one hand with McIver. Just about Fitzroy's best players. It comes out now to Brown. He drops it short. It'll be a mark to Conlon. A quick hand pass to Bernie Harris. Over it goes to Quinlan. And he'll put that too, so it's brought him back into the game. That's their first goal that end for the match.
3 goals to Quinlan.
7 goals, 13-55. Fitzroy, the Footscray, 10 goals, 6-66. And Conlon in a bit of trouble. They wouldn't want to lose him. He kicked a magnificent goal, one on the ball at 3/4 time, about 50 metres out. Watch that again, what happens to Conlon after getting the mark. Gives a hand pass. Oof. Oh, he got one there from Kennedy going past. Just to keep him going, keep him honest.
The goal in replay. Murray Brown, his second kick for the day, but on the bench a fair bit. Harris, Quinlan, goal number 3. 4.5 minutes gone. The final quarter picked up by Petraglia again. The Royal it was, down towards half forward. Ground still very slippery. Chance out there for Brown once more. Flicked out the hand pass, but Troy can't do much with it. Laurie on the ground. Look for someone to give it to. Sees Harris. Back to Laurie again. Laurie struggling to get an effective hand pass. In goes Blakey, runs straight into McGuinness and will be penalised. Well, he knows, says the umpire, and it will be a ball up at left half forward flank.
Laurie got lost in the play. They got lost in transit, didn't know where to go.
7:13 to 10:6 in the final quarter, which has been in progress just past the 5-minute mark. On a week at number 14 against number 9, Matt Rendell. It comes down to Brown. Well tackled by Brian Royal. From Rendell, out again to Petraglia. Up to full forward, Laurie. Over it goes to Leon Harris. A long hand pass to Barwick, and Fitzroy finally gets some cohesion into their play. Barwick's long kick down to Mickey Conlon, who's recovered from the previous knock. Gets another one here from Ford. And Mickey Conlon, left half forward flank, takes it. Gets it back to his twin in Barwick. Barwick's kick, a wobbly punt down towards Harris. And the ball beating Rick Kennedy over the boundary line. It will be a boundary throw-in the left forward pocket for the Lions. Nearly 6 minutes elapsed in the final quarter. Conlon marking in front of Ford. Crashing right on top of him. Plenty of bulk there too. Quinlan wins that one out against Purser. Snapshot for Fitzroy.
Pekin
off target from Tim Pekin.
Done a great job on Wallace today. He's kept him well down with the kicks.
Hasn't had many kicks himself though, Lou.
No, well, his job is to stop Wallace because Wallace is a match winner. A great kick getter too.
Rick Kennedy, one of the more vigorous fullbacks. Long kick. That's Dougie Hawkins.
Getting back to Wallace and Pekin, I think Wallace has only had 7 possessions so far in the match, which is most unlike Wallace's performance.
There's Wallace, number 24, but he gets beaten for it at this occasion by Bernie Harris down towards Keane. Keane takes the mark in front of Big Purser. We'll look for a hand pass. Gets one. Rendell is there, but Canada's right there with him. The skipper decides to have a shot himself, and what's he done with it? Out of bounds or behind, I think. I'll wait on the goal umpire. It's a point to Fitzroy. 7:15 to 10:6, 57 to 66, a difference of 9 points.
9 points the difference at the 7-minute mark of this last quarter. Ball back into play again. Out there towards centre half back. It's a long kick coming across to get it as Daniels. It beats in. This allows Royal. Baxter was knocked on nicely by Hinch and over to Keane. And there's a mark to McIver. I would say shaping up as Fitzroy's best player. Closely followed by Ruse. Short pass. Barwick dropped the mark. He's got time to recover. Hooked the ball back there towards Bernie. Quinlan's got the sit on the pack. Can he get up there? Old Superbit. They all lost it. Osborne comes in. This could be a goal, but he's off target. Through for 1 point. So the difference is 8 points. Fitzroy really peppering the goals now. 58 plays 66. Just on the 8-minute mark of this last quarter. Hasn't been the most stylish game, but one thing in its favour, it's been close for most of the day, and that's kept this 20,000 people on its feet. McIver in front, couldn't hold the mark. Callett's there too, comes out of the pack. He's dropped by McIver. The bubble there going on by Baxter, picked up now by Keane. A hand pass coming over the Turner. It could be a goal. It is, and it's only 2 points the difference now. Approaching the 8.5-minute mark of this last quarter. 8 goals, 16-64. Fitzroy for Footscray. 10 goals, 6-66.
Turner's first goal, and Fitzroy, as I mentioned earlier, finally getting some cohesion in their play. Good tackle on Callett. Loose ball. Could have almost been a throw this against Baxter. The umpire letting play continue. Keane got the hand pass out to Turner, and from 25 metres out, Turner made no mistake. His first goal for the afternoon.
Centre bounce again. 2 points the difference. 64 plays 66 in favour of Footscray. Anybody's game. Knocked out by Purser. Back to Royal. And Footscray go back into attack over their half-forward line. Sewell in front. The mark dropped that time by Ruse. It was a difficult one. Playing on nicely is Hinch, and he can't pick it up. He went without the ball. Down goes Sewell, crawling on his knees to get it. And it's finally out of bounds about 40 metres around from the Footscray goal. They're down. We're in front by 2 points. 10 goals, 6-66 to Fitzroy. 8 goals, 16-64.
Boundary throw in front of Sewell. Rendell is right next to him. Rendell wins it, but it's straight down to Royal. And Royal streaming goalwards from only 15 metres out. He fires, but he's missed from point-blank range. Might just get a point, and that makes the difference. 3 points in favour of Footscray. Could have steadied a little bit more, Brian Royal. Footscray runner speaking to him. Looks like Grant Laurie, I think. Might be in the hands of the trainers.
Leon Harris.
It's Harris, is it?
Yep.
3 points the difference as the ball comes back into play. Rendell in front. Purser gets the ball to ground. Sewell played well in the second half. He's well shepherded by Gronowegan. Fires at the goal. No, sir, not this time. The mark taken by Thornton. Chips it out wide. Paul Roos played an excellent game for Fitzroy. Hasn't done much wrong all day. Oh, the hand pass wasn't a good one. Roos there again. After it came back from Pekin. Hawkins tries to sock it off the ground. Taggart had it knocked away from him. Still socked away from Baxter. Up towards the centre wing position. Picked up by Barwick. Gets it back to Keane. Fumbles. Got a chance to make amends, which he does so. Should go for the long kick. It is up towards full forward. There's no one there except Rick Kennedy for Footscray. Kennedy around Osborne. McLean is there, but he sees Brad Hardy in better position. Hardy goes for a short pass and chipping in beautifully as Pekin.
He's played a very good game today, this fellow.
Pekin's gone for a short pass, trying to find Quinlan. Kennedy right there with him. Turner. Down to Brown. Can't take it. Sock it away again, but picked up by Quinlan. Quinlan has a shot at goal, but off target. 2 points the difference.
Oh, sitting in the goal square on his own was Mackay, but he didn't spot him there, Pete.
8-17 to 10-7. Let's see what happened to Tim Pekin there, or was it Turner? So Brad Hardy has the ball. 2 points the difference in the final quarter, which is a thriller at VFL Park. Hardy's kick marked by Doug Hawkins, and he's having a splashing second half, Luke.
And he finds a teammate out there on that half-back line of McPherson. He's got a paddock to go for a run. Puts it on the ground once. Still plenty of time. He balks. He's grabbed. But he gets the hand pass back there to Keller, who brushes Thornton off easily. A long kick up to Beasley, and Pert goes to punch. Back it comes to Rendell. A hand pass. Short kick by Hinson, but he's got time to back up here and pick it up. That's if he can. He's having trouble. Out it goes to Laurie now. It's a grubber, but he's grabbed it. They're messing about. Pert, clear. His kick is a short pass, and Leon Harris takes the mark there on the wing position in front of Big Purser. He doesn't waste any time. Over it goes now to Big Rendell. A long hand pass to Pekin, making ground there beautifully. Over it goes to Brown. This could look dangerous. A short pass. It's okay, and it's marked by Bernie Harris. Another short pass, and the mark taken by Conlon right on the boundary. Oh, we gave Kennedy one to go on with then. Well, Kennedy's been dishing them out too. I don't think he's one to complain about that.
You've got to win them and wear them.
But Conlon kicked a magnificent goal well on the three-quarter time siren from centre half forward, about 55 metres out. He runs around. He'll have a left foot snap. Point. Now he hooks that and it's through for a point. So the difference now is only 1 point. The difference at the 12.5-minute mark of this last quarter. 18 goals, 8 goals, 18, 66 Fitzroy to Footscray, 10-7, 67. A point the difference. Anybody's game as we wait now for Hardy to bring the ball back into play for Footscray. Bernie Quinlan's got it's a bad kick. And old Superboot's well within kicking distance, but Superboot any rate. He'd be about 45 metres out from goal on a slight angle.
But against the breeze, Lou.
Yes, against the breeze. I wonder if he'll kick the old torpedo punt or go for the modern drop punt kick here. There he comes, and let's look at it go through. It's just a wobbly old punt kick, but it comes around beautifully for a goal, and Fitzroy in front. Fitzroy move on now to 9 goals, 18-72 to Footscray, 10 goals, 7-67.
Well, these two sides have had some titanic struggles in recent matches. They've all been fairly close. Look at that kick again from Bernie Quinlan. It just made it, but importantly it did. 4 goals to Superboot. Conlon has 2 to Osborne for Fitzroy. So the Lions back in front. Back into the centre, approaching the 14-minute mark of the final term. 67 plays 72 in favour of Fitzroy. Quinlan has 4. Brown has the free kick. Former Collingwood player. Not a long kick by Murray Brown. Up towards the half-forward line. McIver. It's Conlon, rather. Good mark taken down there for Footscray.
He's gutted the breaches a bit, Conlon, since about halfway through that third quarter.
Oh, over the top, Pekin might have got it to the back of his opponent, but the umpire says no free kick, and it will be a bounce at left half forward flank for Fitzroy. Let's watch that attempted mark, and well, he had his eyes on the ball,
right.
though. That was the important thing, so nothing to Wallace. Been a good duel between those two, and as Lou mentioned, Pekin probably taking the honours because he's cut Wallace right out of the game, even though he hasn't had that many possessions himself. Knocked down by Purser. Picked up by Turner, holding the ball decision. Going Footscray's way, will be taken by McGuinness at the right half-back flank. From the South Australian star. Speaking of a star, Roos. And the Wolves, or whatever you call them, pretty loud for Roos at the moment.
Would be the best centre-half back in the league, Pete.
Great mark for Paul Roos. Hit it again for interstate selection. Kick up towards the half-forward line. That will be a mark or free kick. I think it's the latter. Go to Dougie Hawkins, and especially after half-time, has been a very good player for Footscray. In front is Big Rendell. Should have held that mark. He doesn't miss many like that. Roos again. McIver gets the hand pass out quickly to Keane, moving well for a big guy. Keane, long kick, could even be a score. Over the back is Quinlan, but the mark safely taken for Footscray by their fullback and captain Rick Kennedy.
15 and a half minutes gone of the last quarter. It's McLean picking the ball up on the boundary line, dribbles it short. Out it comes now towards the boundary line. That's Rolfe coming in to pick it up. He couldn't get clear. He kicked it off the ground. Back it goes there towards there. Hinchin on the boundary line. He plays it safe. It's still in play, or is it out of bounds? The umpire ruled. 5 points the difference. 72 plays 67 in favour of Fitzroy. Fitzroy are having trouble in that second and third quarter scoring goal, but they're back in business now. They all missed that one. Back it comes now. It's picked up by Laurie. Runs into a brick wall in Royal. A hand pass from Perth, but the umpire said, what was that for? A throw, was it? Well, I don't know. I didn't quite watch that because I was following the play. So it's Laurie to take the free kick, but a 15-metre penalty goes for a short pass. It'll be okay, and a good mark taken here by Kane. He hasn't played a bad game either, Pete.
Fitzroy looking to fresher at the two sides at the moment.
That's right, a long kick up there towards Bernie Quinn at the back. He flies. Kennedy doing a great job in front. Back it comes to Barwick. He gets that. It hit him on the knee then. That's why it'll be a throw in. Well, out of bounds about 25 metres around from the Fitzroy goal. They're 5 points in front. Still anybody's game. Knocked down by Quinlan. There's a kick by McGuinness, not a good one. Back it comes there now to Ransford. That's back now to Rolfe as the ball goes out towards the wing position. Forced out of bounds that time by Roos and Groenewegen, and the ball will be thrown in from the centre wing position. 17 minutes gone of the last quarter, and Fitzroy hanging there by 5 points. Groenewegen against Rendell. It's Groenewegen coming out with the ball. Back it goes now, tapped on by McGuinness. Falling on the ball was Hinch, and he was grabbed. It'll be a free kick. Grabbed on the shoulder by Rolfe. And he takes the free kick out there. Takes the ball out there on that half-forward line. Going after it now is Thornton. He's grabbed by Petraglia. Thornton gets clear. Then he's pushed over by Baxter. Petraglia again. He gets one fair square in the middle of the back, and the umpire hasn't spotted that. Oh, my goodness. What a miss by the umpire. He pushed him fair square in the middle of the back. You watch this. It is unbelievable. There he is now. He's got him right in the back. The ball picked up now. A shot at goal by Conlon. He's hit the post, but it's a goal the difference. 18 minutes gone. And we've got a ball game on our hands here. 10 goals, 767 Footscray to Fitzroy. 9 goals, 19, 73 points.
Kennedy once again brings the ball back. Long kick. Cordy couldn't take the mark. The hands of McPherson, picked up by Brian Royal. Back to McLean from half-back. McLean goes short out towards the centre wing position. And the mark taken by McGuinness decides to get the ball moving quickly. Up to half-forward, Sewell over the back of his opponent. Picked up by Roos. He was pretty close to being best on the ground. Tried to find Hinchin with that short pass. Couldn't do so. And the boundary throw-in will take place adjacent to the interchange area.
Yes, I reckon it's out of him and McIver, Pete.
What, for Fitzroy's best?
Well, nearly for best on the ground.
Well, Roos has had 19 kicks and 6 marks and 4 handballs, so that's not a bad start, is it? And Roos has put in 4 very good quarters. Murray Brown has the opportunity now, tackled by McGuinness. He's lying over the top of it, could almost be penalised.
And incidentally, McIver's had 19 possessions and 9 hand passes, Pete.
Well, I'm glad you're giving the vote. There's not much between them.
No, there's not much in between those two.
A bounce on centre wing. A thriller here at VFL Park. The game certainly moving into top gear in the final quarter after the first 3 had little to enthuse about. The umpire this time finding a free kick to Robert Groenewegen. Groenewegen on left centre wing. Wobbly punt kick up the half forward. Who's he got down there? Over the top of Sewell was Blakey. Picked up by Pert. Flung that one out back towards the square where it's picked up by Brian Royal. Tries to break the tackle. Does so from Thornton. A long kick by the Footscray Rover down towards the 10-metre square. Hardy is there. Almost a mark. Paul Roos again. Fitzroy fans very enthusiastic about his performance. Leon Harris gets it back in turn to Blakey. Hardy's just about pinned him onto Hinchin. Tries to get around Groenewegen. He's too fast for him. On in turn to Thornton. Thornton's kick straight down the ground, but only a short one. Might be a mark in front of McLean. Taken by Conlon. Back to McIver. So those two players that Lou and I were mentioning certainly figuring in the passage of play in the last 30 seconds. Wallace's hand pass. One out to Hawkins. Hawkins is clear at centre field. He's gone for a pass, and that's a good one to Sewell. And Sewell's not a bad kick either. He's got the breeze behind him, remember. He's only had 5 so far today and 3 handballs, but he's kicked a couple of goals, Jimmy Sewell. Just a couple of marks early. Sewell from centre half forward. Beasley. No, yes. Through for 1 point. And so the scoreboard on 7th Big League in the final quarter, 73 plays 68, Fitzroy by 5 points.
Just on the 21-minute mark, 5 points the difference. So there's still plenty of time for either side. Waiting for the ball to come back into play by Lowry. Lowry kicks it out wide towards the 2 number 24s. Pekin in front. He's been well on top of Steve Wallace today. He's had the job of tagging him, but now he's starting to really dominate the game. He's got a 15-metre penalty and to stop Wallace, so that's no mean effort, Pete.
Great effort.
Ball knocked out of bounds on the centre wing position. Just on the 21.5-minute mark. It's still 73 plays 68 in favour of Fitzroy. It hasn't been the most spectacular game in the world, but it's been a very exciting game. There hasn't been much in it all day. Ball is tapped down. That's all they want is a contest as Leon Harris breaks clear. It's a poor kick coming back there to Conlon. He's certainly come back into the game. Picked up by Callett. Callett drives it over the half-forward line. And there's a good mark. No, he's paying that mark to Hinchin, and so he should too. So it's Hinchin down there. It's the battle of the defences. And Rendell bounces free from centre-half back. Drives it over the half-forward line. McPherson gets a nice mark there. Gets away and drives the ball out wide now. Coming out wide. There's a chance now for McGuinness to pick this up on the wing. It bounces okay. He's looking for a lead. He straightens up now, looking for the big fella. Oh, it's Hardy down there in the back pocket. And, oh, there's a great mark to Laurie. Just about Hardy fell over. Hand pass, a dangerous one. Grabbed by Perth. They've got themselves in trouble here now, Fitzroy. As Laurie finally gets the ball back there to Blakey. Back it goes to Perth. He's grabbed it. Could be holding the ball. It is. Well, they messed about. They deserved to lose that, Fitzroy, that time. They should have been clear and running away from defence. Well, Petraglia, from about 35 metres out, straightens up, fires at the goal, but he's off target. So the difference now is only 4 points. Into the quarter by just on 23 minutes. And the scoreboard, 9-19, 73 Fitzroy to Footscray, 10-9, 69 as the ball comes back into play, but it'll have to be kicked back in again because the umpire hadn't finished waving the flags.
You used a phrase there, Lou, the battle of the defences. Well, I must agree, only 19 goals kicked so far in the match. The Malthouse behind that glass there. I guess you could say on the scoreboard Fitzroy should win with all the shots they've had, but to credit for Footscray's defence. Back onto the centre wing position, that should be in the back. No, says the umpire. McIver tries to get the hand pass out to Thornton. It wasn't a particularly good one. It goes to Bowie, got behind the back again, and he gets one in the back.
It's a nice juggling act he did there to try and look at his back up his neck everywhere except in his hand. Pete.
Well, he got the push in the right place anyway, being the recipient of the free kick. Doug Barwick down to half forward. Over the top was that was Daniels. Still a play on call. Barwick tries to pick it up close to the boundary line, gets the hand pass back again. Hawkins misses the mark. Chance for Keane. Keane at left half forward. He's got it down to Osborne. He's already kicked 2 steadies. Can he make it 3? Not with that kick. Hit the behind post and so out of bounds on the full. And it will be a free kick to be taken for Footscray by their captain and fullback Rick Kennedy. Kennedy sees a lead across the half-back line. Groenewegen, mark end or free kick for mine against Harris. Just up from the back pocket, Robert Groenewegen. 24.5 minutes gone, so we're only 30 seconds from time on. McGuinness should take this mark across the half-back line. He does, goes for the long kick, covers a good 50 metres to get the ball to the centre wing position. Off the hand of Daniels, it goes to McPherson. Thornton can't try and block it. Looking at block, that's a good block by Hurt. Past Daniels, now it comes to Rendell. Hand pass on to Thornton. He's gone for a short pass again down towards Bernie Harris, who takes the mark just inside the boundary line on centre wing. Harris, short pass again. Fitzroy looking to fit aside in the final term. Out to Rendell, the hand pass comes there. Skipper goes long. A wobbly punt kick. Osborne in possession. Will he keep going? No, thought about it. And so has the opportunity to maybe even make the game safe for Fitzroy. 73 to 69. If he can get a goal here, it would, I think, just about be curtains for Footscray, because it's been a very low-scoring game.
About 10 seconds into the time-on period, Pete.
Let's see what he does with the kick. He's threaded it through, I think. 3 goals to Richard Osborne. And that may make it safe for the Lions. The scoreboard on 7 Big League. Fitzroy 10-19, 79. Footscray 10-9, 69. A difference of 10 points, 25 and a half minutes in.
There we see it again. Thought about going on that time, Osborne, but went back and steadied. And, of course, it puts him in a pretty handy position this late in the game.
So 3 goals to Osborne, 4 goals to Quinlan, the leading goal kickers for Fitzroy. 25 and 3/4 minutes gone, 10 points in it.
10 points the difference, knocked out by Rendell. Oh, that's getting dragged to the ground that time, but the umpire will ball it up. It was Turner. Had no hope of getting clear. Hawkins really grabbed him. A centre bounce again. Fitzroy in front by 10 points. 79 plays 69. Into the quarter by 26 minutes. So time running out for the Bulldogs. Knocked on by McIver. Played a damn good game here today. Back the quarter. He couldn't pick it up. Neither could Gallop. There's the McIver going to the back. Couldn't get clear. Picked up by Baxter. Over it comes to Groenewegen. He kicks the ball long over the half-forward line. Pushed out by Purser. Grabbed by Sewell. A hand pass back to Petraglia. Weaving his way through the back. And a hand pass to Royal. This could be a goal. But it won't come around enough. But it might go out of bounds on the full. It does. And little Petraglia has played a great little game today. He's really battled his heart out for the side. Down there in the back pocket position. Just on the 27-minute mark, and Fitzroy still in front, hanging in there by 10 points. Ball back into play. The big fellas fly at the back as Rouge couldn't hold the mark. The ball kicked quickly out of the pack that time, picked up by McIver, copped one a bit high. Hand pass coming out now as we see the ball fumbled by Hinchin. Tries to get the ball back again. A hand pass to McIver. Daniels is there with him. He's been a pretty quiet player today. Daniels, I don't think he's had many possessions at all. 5 and 3 hand passes. That's not like a Daniels game. Waiting now for the ball to come back into play. Rendell and Groenewegen. Neither of them get the knock. At the back there is Turner. Gets a hurried kick back towards the half-forward line. Punched away that time by McLean. Grabbed by Harris. Over it goes to Barwick. And Fitzroy running again. A short one down to Bernie Quinlan. Oh, there'll be a free kick to Quinlan against Kennedy. Furley's playing the part of the Footscray skipper. And Bernie Quinlan would be about, what's that again? Oh, that free kick was talk about he should. I think he sent a telephone message or telegram to the umpire, let him know he was doing it. And of course, we'll wait for Bernie Quinlan. Oh, Superbird from about 20 metres out, 25 metres out on an angle. Let's see what he can do with it. Going for goal number 5. Right across the face of goals. The pack set themselves. There's Keane having a go at goals. It's smothered and the umpire will ball it up. This time about 7 metres out from the Fitzroy goal. 28 minutes gone. Still Fitzroy in front by 10 points as we wait for this ball up. Right on the kick-off mark. There she goes. Knocked out that time by Groenewegen. The ball is out of bounds.
Out of bounds, forward pocket for Fitzroy. Won't be a long quarter, maybe a minute and a half left to go. 28 and a half minutes gone so far. In fact, there was the siren. It certainly wasn't a long quarter as Quinlan takes the ball right on the siren. And Fitzroy running out winners by 10 points. 10-19, 79, defeating Footscray 10-9.